careers on shelves like Amazon distribution center. Hell, really hate to call on broski for the dirty work. I'd rather do it by myself.
We're out here in Los Angeles, California, doing another vlog. Today, we went out to Dan Bolton's mastermind event. He had Hamza, the cult leader. You probably know who he is. And we had the owner, founder of Dry Bar, which just sold for 250 M's, doing a little presentation. It was great. We learned a lot about content, making money online, all that good stuff. Tonight, we're gonna go out to dinner. There's a private chef coming out to the villa, get some dinner, but right now we're at Venice Beach, soaking up the sunset.
This one gon' hurt. Down bad boys, sad boys, I've been representing since birth. Yeah, I was down bad about you, but I'm...
All right, just got to dinner. We got a private chef cooking up a meal for us, and we got my lovely wife with us too. And yeah, that mastermind's at this like insane mansion in Bel Air, California. It's crazy. There's like tennis courts, basketball courts, but anyway, it's gonna be fun. If I make this shot, Lila just agreed that I'm gonna buy the truck that I want.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh.
Gonna go tomorrow morning. Gotta arrive by 9 a.m. sharp because I'm doing a little talkie talk from the good old Notes app for now. Time to enjoy a nice Swedish massage.
Wow, how are you unemployed? Telling me to get a life, you should look at yours. Yup, congratulations, you can raise your voice.
Glass coffee jars, probably the most LA thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it's like you ruin your entire business model to save the planet. That's Los Angeles.
People sacrifice the art trying to chase a dream, and they wonder why their music's lacking creativity.
Two of the same car, really? I got two gray Rolls Royces. Doesn't make any sense. We're going to day 3 of Dan's mastermind event, and I'll be doing a little speech, quote unquote, this morning that I probably prepared 6 total words of, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna be good. So I think there was a couple big things that contributed to me scaling quickly. Because I think a lot of people are like, yeah, you got 200,000 a month, and if that took 10 years, it's like, oh, that's great. But like, you did it in like 6 months. Like, how did you do that? Like, a lot of people ask me that. I think I was trying to like figure out what is something I could tell other people that like, oh, here's how I did it. Besides like, yeah, just go take massive action and do it. And they're like, great, but like, you know, like, how do I do that? I think there's a couple tactical things. I think the first thing was looking at all the people that I wanted, like all the people that were making money, like Dan, like Sam Evans, like the people that I was looking up to. And I just like kept prodding and asking them questions and being like, dude, there's gotta be like some secret sauce that you're not giving me that I don't know yet. And the answer every single time was just like, no, dude, like the people that make it are the people that just do the things that get you there. And I kept asking Dan, he's like, dude, the secret is that there is no secret. And like that phrase just like keeps going through my head of like, the secret is that there really is no secret. The people that make the money, the people that get to 100,000 a month, just do the actions and the inputs necessary to get there, and it's that simple. Now, there was a lot of stuff that happened in my personal life that needed to happen in order for me to have the heart to be able to take that action. Like if I didn't like go have all of the hard conversations that absolutely just sucked to have for like 2 months, like when I was like stuck at $30,000, $40,000 a month, I stayed there for like a month or 2 because I was like, all right, this is a season of I need to go talk to all the people in my life that I don't want to talk to, have the hard conversations that I don't want to have, and I just was like, all right, I'm just going to do this for 2 months, and I did it. I had conversations with my dad, conversations with my now wife. I got back in the gym because I was just sitting at my computer all day, and I like lost 30 pounds in like I don't know 6 months or something because I went and got like a DexaFit scan, and I had like gained 7% body fat in like a few months. So I had to go do all of that crap, and then I was able to take massive action by looking at people and figuring out the secret is that there is no secret. A lot of people, when they think like, oh, you scaled that quick, you probably sacrificed other parts of your life in order to do that. And yes, I sacrificed like 5-6 hours a day of work, but I also, like, in this 16-week to 7 figures, you know, time period, I got married, I bought a house, I had to like renovate the house, I had to like, I don't know, like all the stuff that comes with getting married. We did like a 1.5-month long honeymoon in Bali, and we've traveled like pretty much every week since we've gotten married. Maybe it's because I cram a lot of work into a short period of time, but I don't feel like I've really like burnt myself out getting to the 7-figure run rate, which I think most people, they do it in 3 or 4 months. It's like you're hustling, you're grinding, and yes, there was a lot of sales calls, but I don't feel burnt out, and I feel actually more energetic now than I ever have with a little bit of a bigger team.
Clutching on the blicky shit is getting tricky. People love to diss me. I hear every single thing, man. I'm all ears like I took the fan of Disney. Guess that's one way to tell me that you miss me. Don't go. Yeah.
We're about to do some breath work. I think that's where you just breathe in and out over and over again, and you're supposed to like realize things about your life. I think it's bullshit. But we'll see.
Find out.
We'll find out. We just did a little breath work session. I'm gonna be honest. I went into it thinking this was gonna be bullshit, but then we did it. It's probably like an hour of like circular breathing where you kind of don't stop breathing, and then at some points you'll do like a hold it and then breathe out, and you just kind of do that for like an hour. And what happens is like your whole body kind of starts to go numb, your fingers start tingling, your toes start tingling, and then you start like your eyes are closed, and so you start having these like this euphoric thinking process where you're like thinking about what matters and who you love and like trauma and like all this weird stuff. But I'd do it again, but I'd probably wait, until I need it again.
I put careers on shelves like Amazon distribution center. Hell, really hate to call on Broski for the dirty work. I'd rather do it by myself.
People that make more money than you or are more successful than you or whatever it might be, like whatever your next big goal is, like there's someone else that probably has achieved it. And if you can put yourself around those people and you realize that there's really nothing different between you and them besides that they have actually done the work required to get there, like there's no secret sauce. The secret is that there is no secret, right? Like there's literally nothing that you don't know. It's just you actually committing and doing the thing, taking the actions to do it. So that was probably my biggest takeaway. That almost I get that same takeaway from every event. Some events are more tactical and stuff. This event wasn't really like, here's the next Instagram DM strategy to implement in your business. So, but it was still really, really good. The breathwork stuff I'd never really done before, so that was interesting. But it's not bullshit, which is good. And yeah, it was fun. I'm gonna surprise the lady tonight with a little champagne, or I think it's wine, a little wine sunset cruise out on the water on like a little boat. And then Lila and I, my wife and I, head back to Washington tomorrow. Got to implement a lot of stuff, take some action, get us to $5 million a year in run rate. We're currently like 1.2, 1.5 a year in run rate. Next stop is 5 million a year. So that's the next big goal, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, value creators.
I put careers on shelves like Amazon distribution center. Hell, really hate to call on Broski for the dirty work.